Shams saying, I'm told Philadelphia, who just hired Daryl Morey away from Houston, is expected to be interested and pursue James Harden, or information on the NBPA voting as soon as Thursday on two different options for this upcoming NBA year. And I can tell by the furrowed brow that I see here on Skype, Sydney, that you don't know where to begin on this.
Well, as a fan of chaos, I would love for Daryl Morey, the genius that is Daryl Morey, to go down the really original route of just picking up James Harden for a second time. Like, I want to see that. I want to see the basketball genius. What are you going to do in Philadelphia? How are you going to make this work? A lot of square pegs and round holes here. How are you going to make this work? Just go get James Harden for a second time in your life. Brilliant. Genius. Amazing. What a move. Daryl Morey. Basketball genius pisses off China. What else can't he do? Get out of here with that. But please make it happen, because then the Raptors have just a cakewalk, because it's not like the Sixers will advance to a finals, because James Harden's good, but he's not that good. He's an MVP. He's very good. Anyway, I want to hear Shams and the start of the season.
Would Simmons and Embiid be better than anything he's ever had in Houston?
I mean,
is it more people that you have to worry about, because that's what James Harden has been surrounded by in OKC, and maybe why he left, and then again in Houston?
I think what you just
which guy I've ever seen.
No, I would agree with, like, what you just said is the truth here. It doesn't matter who's around James Harden. James Harden teams play the way James Harden teams play.
Right.
It's irrelevant who's around him. Irrelevant.
All right.
And if you think he's going to go in there all of a sudden bring one of the most dysfunctional groups together I've ever seen, both in skill and in personality, you are drunk. If you think Daryl Morey is going to put the fear of God in the Raptors going forward. But please make it happen for entertainment value. Continue, Tim.
Sham says that the NBPA will vote as soon as Thursday on a 72-game schedule starting on December 22nd and a 60-game schedule starting January 18th, which would have the regular season end in June and the finals end in late August. This, according again to Shams Charania. There is a lot of nuance. There are a lot of options here for players. 72 games versus 60 games. The NBA is floating out there that this could be $1 billion worth of a difference between a shortened season and the one they're talking about, and that finals ending around August 21st. I don't know what that does for the Olympics, although we don't even know if the Olympics will take place.
Well, the Olympics are scheduled, opening ceremonies are Friday, July the 23rd of next year. So the first scenario is finals are done no later than July 22nd or around July 22nd. So if you're in those finals and you want a shot at a gold medal with Team USA or Team Canada or any other European team, you got to hop on a plane like that night. I think this blows the Olympics away. Like, I don't know. How are you going to get the best players in the world at the Olympics now? That's done with both of these schedules. That's what I'm looking at initially here, Tim. And for Canada, and Nick Nurse and that team, that pisses me off. But it's 2020. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? Money's going to rule the day here, Tim. I think the players are going to vote for the December 22nd schedule, which gives them 72 games, which saves that $1 billion potentially for everybody. That's the one ESPN wants. That's the one ABC wants. They get on TV for Christmas. You would think, hopefully things are good enough where people are gathered around maybe to watch it responsibly. But I look at that, and the LeBrons of the day aren't going to win the vote, Tim. They're going to vote for 72 games. Not everyone makes LeBron money. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think that's how it's gonna play out. But the Olympics, done. I'm pissed at that. That's a real disappointment. Real disappointment. Maybe not for all. Maybe a few players still go, but not all of them. Not all of them.
I don't even know if we're gonna have an Olympics, Sid.
It's on the table. Yeah, it's definitely on. Yeah, and you know what? For these schedules to go this
seconds remaining,
you might be right. Maybe they know something. Maybe they know something.